Alex Hall Inspirational Speech. Good afternoon, everyone. I stand here today not as someone who just survived a storm, but as someone who faced the unimaginable, held on to hope, and survived a night when time seemed to stop. March 3rd, 2020, in Cookeville, Tennessee, at roughly 2 a.m., when most people are usually fast asleep. An EF4 tornado tore through our town. It only lasted 28 seconds. 28 seconds that changed everything. I remember seeing my husband's confused face as we both noticed how hard the rain was hitting the house. It sounded like 1,000 baseballs at full speed. Then the lights went out and the pressure hit our ears and all the windows in our home seemed to explode. I remember the fear, the confusion, and adrenaline that rushed through my system. My heart pounded like a relentless drum in my ears. But most of all, I remember who I was laying over top of. My son, a 5-week-old baby. Just a tiny, precious little boy. I huddled over him while he screamed and the wind howled as if they were in competition with each other. I wrapped myself around him, not knowing what was going to happen next. Would the house cave in? Trap us? Bury us? Kill us? In 28 seconds, our world, our home, our sense of safety had been completely torn apart. Homes in our neighborhood were completely flattened. Streets were devastated. I was devastated. But even as the tornado had ripped through our community, it did not take everything. Hope was the anchor that kept us grounded. It could not, would not take our will to survive. What that storm revealed to me are things I will never forget. The courage of my neighbors, the kindness in my community, and the love that refuses to break even when everything else has. When the sun rose, I saw an abundance of love everywhere. Neighbors pulling others out of their houses, men cutting through fallen trees to make way for first responders, volunteers organizing belongings that could possibly be salvaged, and community centers throwing open their doors with free supplies for those in need. Today, we still carry the scars of what happened that day. I'm not sure if I will ever not shudder when the wind picks up. But those things are proof that we lived. Proof that if you just hold on, the sun will rise. Proof that in the darkest moments, we protected what mattered the most. So when I look back on the night and the storm that changed everything, I just don't see destruction. I see hope in the village. I see an overwhelming love for my child. I see the first beams of light hitting a new day. I see new possibilities rising from the rubble as new homes are built. I see survival. And I know without a doubt, the world as we knew it crumbled. But we did not. Thank you.